and they told him to stay still on the ground while they had him pinned on the ground already. And then they shot him 3 times and killed him, and they told him to not.
Sinead, you are a young woman from London. Now we are here in Brixton to demonstrate with Black Lives Matter. And the problem is especially about America, but not only. What's the situation in Britain?
The situation is still just as hard for black people and people of colour in London. Yes, it is rife in America, and people are fighting in America for freedom because black people and people of colour are being gunned down by police brutality and the institutions. But in England and in London, it's still rife. People are being abused. People have been shouted at. Racism is happening everywhere. People cannot get the jobs they want. People are not able to get the housing they want. Racism is rife. It's not. People think it's an American problem. It's not. It's alive and kicking in England, and the Brexit campaign has brought it all out.
Let's make some examples of abuse.
I've been at work, I'm a lawyer, and I've been at work and I've had some of my white clients not want me to represent them because they don't feel a black woman is able to represent their needs. I've also seen young black boys being harassed by the police. I myself as a lawyer have been stop and searched because I was coming from the gym in a tracksuit. I'm not a perpetrator, I represent victims. There is no need for me to be stop and searched, but they profile. That's what the police do. They profile, they victimize us.
The last 3 years in black communities, specifically in Brixton and across London, our communities have been facing the threat of gentrification, cuts to our services, demolition of our estates, evictions from our homes, being pushed out of London, all because of the Tories, because they want to push austerity on us and make us pay for their recession while they stuff the bankers' pockets full of money. And the reason why we're here today, we called a solidarity protest for our brothers and our sisters killed in America still. Last year we saw the deaths of Eric Garner and Mike Brown, brutally killed at the hands of the police. And there was no justice. The communities that are still fighting, there were promises from the President Obama, there were promises from the mayor of their local towns, there were promises from the police chiefs, and still there is no justice. In the last few days we've seen the death of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile, two innocent black men who were killed doing what we all do in our everyday lives, just walking on the street, being killed while they're black. It's not acceptable that these police officers can get away with continuously murdering our people on and on and on. Last year, there were over 1,100 deaths in America, and there were a disproportionate amount of those were black people. There were 15% of those were black, and that compared to the 2% of America that is the black population.
London Black Revolutionary, now you have a t-shirt with names of black people who died where?
Mark Duggan, Sean Rigg, Roger Sylvester, Cherry Gross, Mark Noons, Christopher Older, Smiley Culture, Farouk Ali, Habibs Papula, Leon Briggs, Kingsley Burrell. These are just some of the names of people who have died in police custody in the UK, and only recently.
When did it happen? In how many years?
This has all happened within the last 10 years. Cherry Gross, I mean, last 15, 20 years. But these are recent deaths in police custody where the families haven't had justice yet.
What do you demand, and why this block of the road?
We demand that, the police as an institution address the racism inside of it. It addresses the racism inside of the judicial system, where they're blocking justice campaigns from getting justice against police officers. Police officers are being given immunity. They're being allowed to give evidence anonymously. In the case of Mark Duggan, they need to be brought to account for the deaths in police custody, and there needs to be rigorous training as to how they handle people in custody. There needs to be rigorous training on stopping asphyxiation and strangling during arrests. And to be fair, there needs to be a dramatic drop in the number of arrests, a disproportionate arrests in black communities.
According to your report, the situation in Britain is not so different from the one in the USA.
It's not about the numbers, it's about the motive and the narrative behind how officers can get away with killing black people. And that's what we need to raise. Even though in America, it's statistically more people being killed, here in the UK, the way in which our people are killed is really brutal. It's not with guns, black people are killed. It's not with guns, it's with their hands.
We're gonna have to fight! 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 Fight! We're gonna have to 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 fight! Black lives matter! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Hands up! 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 Don't shoot! We gon' be alright. 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 Lives matter. Black 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 lives matter. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Get the police. Who are the racists? Who are the racists? Who are the racists? Who are the racists? Fuck the police! Who are the racists? Who are the racists? Who are the racists? Turn it around and you get the police. 666, the mark of the beast. Turn it around and get the police. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Christopher Elder, Smiley Badger, Jimmy Mabenga, Michael Brown, Leon Briggs, Ricky Habibullah, Farid Ali, Adrian Boston, Jim Charles Benitez, Dimitri Fraser, Hassan McLean, Danny Lewis, Anthony Granger, Rocky Bennett, Elton Manning, Mark Noon, Alton Sterling, Philando Castle, Joey Gardner, Cynthia Jarrett, Cherry Gross, Tanisha Anderson, Diane Showman, Melissa Williams, Yvette Smith, Miriam Carey, Chantal Davis, Raquel. Black people, I love you. Our lives matter. You matter. Black lives matter. Alicia Garza wrote these words in 2013 as a love letter to black people after the shooting of Trayvon Martin and the subsequent acquittal of his murderer. In 2014 is probably when we first heard this from our US family. All eyes were on Ferguson because Eric Garner and Tamir Rice were no longer breathing. Black lives matter. We gon' be alright. We gon' be
right now as well.